Hello there. Welcome to today's video presentation and webinar on the art of podcasting. Yes, so today's webinar and the video presentation is all about podcasting. I know maybe many of you are not aware of what podcasting is, but today I'm going to tell you what podcasting is and how you can start making your own podcast content and as well as how you can listen to different kind of podcast channels. So let's begin. So here we have a beautiful painting. Many of you might be wondering that what is this picture about? So the webinar and the video presentation is on podcasting, but I'm showing you an artwork. So it's a beautiful painting. With the help of colors, brushes, the artist has put his imagination into a canvas, and the painting is telling us a story. Similarly, podcast is also a form of an art, a form of an expression. If you have stories to tell, if you have conversations to make, you can do it through a podcast. The art of podcasting is about sharing your story through technology and communicating through your voice. So, what is podcasting? I know many of you know the answer. So, can you just put it in the comment section that what is your opinion and what do you think about podcasting, like what podcasting is about? So podcasting in simple language is audiobooks, audio conversations. So there are several type of podcast types like interview where you can call in your guest and you can take an interview or you can talk about different kind of life experience. Conversational podcasts are also similar kind of podcast where you talk with a guest like a celebrity and you can talk about their life experience, you can ask questions to them. Educational podcast where you teach something like for example maths or science or general knowledge, so you can talk on various subjects making educational podcast. Solo podcast is talking about your life experience, or if you want to share some stories you can do that. And storytelling is just like watching a movie or like a OTT content in a audio form where you can hear or you can start preparing contents in episode wise. So now here comes the question whether to record or to go live. Be it recording or live, podcasting can be presented in any ways. Okay, so live podcasts are traditionally like a radio show than the traditional podcast. Shows are broadcasted through several softwares, and you hear them live over Spotify. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and these are all live. So there is no recording, there is no editing to it. Recording podcast is a very simple way where you record your voice and you put some sound effects, some background music, and then you schedule it and you schedule release them for your audience. So you need a software to do that recording, which we will get to know very soon, that how to record simply your podcast. There are several softwares to record and to polish your voice. We will get to know what we offer from Yamaha. So let's begin our preparation on how to make our podcast. Yamaha has made life very easy for podcasters. So the microphone which you are seeing on the screen is called the AG01. It is a USB microphone with a built-in audio interface, which means with just one simple USB cable, this microphone can be connected to your computer or with your phone. Yes, with just this microphone, you can record your voice like a studio sound quality. And these microphones can also be used for live podcasting. So talking about recording, Yamaha has different kind of products. So the one what you are seeing on screen is called the AG03 streaming pack, which comes with one condenser microphone, an audio mixer, and a headphone. The advantage of recording your podcast through AG03 is that the mixer, the AG03 mixer, gives you a physical control like a volume and a knob where you can adjust your voice input and output. You can adjust your headphone out, your speaker out. So all these things can be made handy with the AG03. This is another product, like let's say if you are a musician or if you are inviting some musicians for creating podcast and where you need more number of physical input channels, which means like with the microphone, if you want to connect a guitar or a keyboard, you can do that with the AG08, and the AG08 offers you soundpad, which means, so like example, if you are streaming your live podcast or even if you are recording a podcast and as a creative effect, if you want like clap sound or laughing sound or like horn sound, what you can do is that you can program these sound effects on these soundpad button. It is very easy to operate because you got the physical pad where you can just press it and you can live, and where you can live play the audio effects. So this has also some cool features like more number of headphones, definitely, like if you are going live or if you are recording your podcast, it is very important to hear what you are recording, and just not only recording, while editing your podcast you need headphones. So these are the studio grade professional headphones by Yamaha, MT5 and MT8, which are studio quality headphone. So it's very comfortable, lightweight. You can wear it for like long hours while you're recording podcast, and believe me, you won't get tired because these are premium quality headphones. So talking about the software, so this is Cubase AI. So it's a free software. It comes with all the AG products or the Steinberg audio interface. Yes, the Steinberg audio interface. The Cubase AI allows you to record audio tracks. If you are a musician, you can also record MIDI tracks, and this is completely free. So now let's quickly look at some connectivity examples. Connectivity, which means like how to connect your microphone with an audio interface or a mixer with the computer. So here, let me talk about some connectivity examples. So like let's say if you are recording like an interview style podcast, like a conversational podcast, where you have multiple microphone line in input source and also multiple headphone out source, you can simply with one microphone cable connect microphones to the AG08, and with one USB cable you can connect it with your laptop or your desktop. And with the help of Cubase AI, your complete podcast can be recorded to the software, or if you want to directly stream your podcast through the AG08, you can flawlessly do it. So now, if you are a solo podcaster and you just want to record your own voice, so as I told you that you can go for a product like the AG01, which is a studio grade high quality condenser microphone with a built-in audio interface. So you can get one of these microphone and you can simply connect the AG01 with the help of USB cable to the computer, and with the help of Cubase AI software, you can record, edit, and mix your voice. Now, to summarize, I know that many of you must be wondering, which one to take. Should I go for AG01 or 03 or 06 or 08? So these are for different kind of scenarios. These are for different kind of usage. Okay. So for solo, I would recommend, or I would suggest to go for to go for a AG01. It's a condenser microphone with a built-in audio interface. You don't need any other device. Yes, you would be needing a headphone. And for multiple inputs, if you want to do like an interview style, a conversational style of a podcast, you can go for a AG08, where it gives you multiple input and output choices. So I know many of you might have a lot of questions. So please feel free to put your questions in the comment section. We will read your questions and we will reply to you over the comments. So thank you so much for watching this webinar. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.